Alright, what up? It's Shankster94 and welcome to my 83rd weekly Q&A. I'm your host, THEGAMERSHANKSTER, also known as Shankster94. Place for you guys to ask questions, receive answers, communicate with each other, have pitiful yet entertaining comment wars, and whatever else. Alright, so who do we got here? Common contenders, White Chatron, COD Kid 300, Zachary Lord, okay. Smith Wesson, Manif Muff. Anybody else? Hey, Michael Cho. Alright. Apparently the stream is good now, huh? Reunion K with some emojis. And then Juan Espiritu. Alright. What up? Alright, so amazingly, no questions yet. Is Wyatt Chatron taking a sweet time? Or what? Anyway, yeah, Q&A, guys, so get on with the questions so I can start the 1 hour timer. Oh my god, this hair is getting annoying. Oh. Well, yeah, Wyatt with his usual first question, news/political one, which he knows damn well I already know, but he asks anyway because he has nothing better, he has nothing more original to start with. Yeah, obviously, dude. That is a worldwide event. Michael Cho, you got yourself the Art of War book, and it's really interesting. Good for you. You haven't slept yet? You haven't slept yet, one? Yikes. COD Kid, am I excited for Resident Evil 2 Remastered? Remake, you mean? Yeah, I am. Like, very much. Hey, U.S. Army. 916, SCP. Well, I have found a great counter maneuver for when these Q&As get really boring. I just ask you guys questions about, some trivia questions about my channel. See how dedicated you are. It's going to be awesome. I know, COD Kid, it's seriously. I just did some reactions, if you haven't seen them, to some new gameplay videos, and yeah, I'm super stoked. I just realized I didn't have my little studio light on right here. There we go. Wasn't an issue, but at least you can see me a little clearer now. Michael Cho, who in the entire Resident Evil series can I impersonate by voice? By voice? I really don't know who I sound like. I feel like I might be able to voice Steve Burnside if I just tighten my pitch a little bit. Juan Espiritu, what about ask personal questions on my audience? I don't really feel like doing that. I don't really care to know any personal details about my audience. That's what separates me from you guys, is I'm the content creator, you guys are the viewers. You guys are the audience. I don't need personal details about my audience. Yeah, if it isn't obvious, my hair's like not completely dry, and yeah. Man, it's gonna be a slow day today, huh? I was hoping, because I did it as late as 1, that people like on the East Coast would be out of school already and I'd have a little bigger audience. But it's going alright, man. Thanks for asking. Juan Espiritu, Mr. X has a fedora. I know, and I don't like it. What am I drinking? I was waiting for that one. It is ginger ale and lemonade. It's one of the many drinks that White Chatron shipped down to me. I need to go lower here. There we go. Canada Dry. You didn't go to school, COD Kid, because you have strep throat? That sucks, dude. I do like it, Wyatt. That's why I'm drinking it. The one I'm not going to like is whatever coconut drink you sent. Honestly, I might just take a swig, and then that's going to be it. Juan Espiritu, what is the best melee in Outbreak? The best melee in Outbreak, I believe, is the stun rod. Wyatt, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good is the ginger ale lemonade? I give it a 7. 7.5. How about that? Man, if Mr. X face looks like actress, you forgot his name. Actor, I forget. Why, did I hear about PewDiePie's war with the YouTube account T-Series who will end up the biggest YouTuber? Yeah, I think it's ridiculous. Make me, Wyatt, which you can't. So, yeah, don't give me a wink face. I don't think there's a single drink that I've drinking all of it on stream. So, you can take that notion and shove it. Man, if Tekken 7 are bringing 4 characters, I've heard they've been bringing back a lot of classic characters, which is probably because of the fans, and they were disappointed initially that a lot of classic characters were gone initially. I was one of those people. But yeah, I haven't played Tekken 7 in a while, so I'll have a barrage of new characters to choose from once I get back into it. Marapalamza, do I think I'll stream Resident Evil 2 Remake demo after it gets released, similar to what I did with Resident Evil 7 demo? You know, I thought about that, and I really don't know if I want to do that. If I want to stream the demo and the main game. I think for this one, I'm just going to go with the main game. COD Kid Outbreak is so bad. That is totally just your opinion. Happens to be one of my favorite spin-offs. Juan Espiritu, have I been to other countries? No. No, not really. I've been to Alaska, which is part of the United States, of course, but, you know, it's off the tip of Canada. So, no, not really. Oh, now the chat's coming in. Wyatt, don't make you come down here. You're coming here anyway. Did I know that my reaction video of Claire's gameplay of Finding Mr. X kind of blew up and has nearly 1.5k views? That's actually not a surprise, because I try to do reaction videos as soon as the videos come out. So I got those ones in very early on, thankfully, and yeah, I guess the Claire one's just slightly more popular. I would have thought the Leon gameplay would have been more popular because of the thumbnail I use. It's Ada Wong's classic outfit right in view, and she looks really good, actually. But whatever, it's fine. No, what's still stumping me is why is my playthrough of Resident Evil Remake Game 10 Part 1 getting a massive view count? That video has over 5,000 views now. Probably 6,000 since I last checked. Why is that specific video exploding in views all of a sudden? Does anyone know the answer to that? And Wyatt, why do I think my Leon gameplay reaction video has like a third of the likes? Well, I just said that myself, kind of. Like, I wonder why that one's not as explosive. I don't know. Because more people want to see Mr. X, I guess, than Ada. Most and least favorite thing about my 2 recent reaction videos? My most favorite thing was seeing the videos. My least favorite things is having to do it as soon as possible once I notice that those videos are up. Juan Espiritu, Mr. X looks like beating up Dolph Lundgren. Oh, is that who it was? Kind of, now that I think about it. Marapalamza, can I individually rate Resident Evil 6 campaigns out of 10? Sure. Leon is a 7.5 out of 10. Chris is a 4 out of 10. Jake is a 5 out of 10. And Ada is an 8 out of 10 for me. Michael Cho, how many bottles of lemon ginger ale can I fit in my mouth? 1, maybe. COD Kid, what do I want in Resident Evil 2 Remake? I want almost everything from the original Resident Evil 2 in there, plus more, which it looks like we're getting for the most part. So that's why I'm really, really excited. Man, if Julia, Armor King, Marduk, and Negan are coming to Tekken 7, who the hell is Negan? That's the only one I don't recognize. I don't think that's a Tekken character. Negan? What was I doing before the Q&A? What will I be doing after? Before the Q&A, as you could tell, I was showering up. So that's why my hair is not completely dry right now. After the Q&A, I'm probably... I really don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to play some Sims or browse some YouTube. Juan Esper 2. Hey, Outbreak is not bad, maybe on your opinion. See, that's what I said. U.S. Army 916. What did I think of the BSAA? I mean, I feel like that was an appropriate organization to be formed for the bioterrorism, like, in the Resident Evil universe. So I think it was alright. Michael Cho, not as good as a Resident Evil 4 outfit. I feel like the whole dress is overrated. I like her more keen to a mission outfit, like Resident Evil 2. That was not appropriate for a mission, if you ask me. One Esper 2. What gun do I want to make a comeback in Resident Evil 2 Remake? Probably the boomstick, like the modified shotgun. Marble Arms, how's my break going? Oh, my hiatus, you mean? Do I think I'll upload the prologue for Deadland before Resident Evil 2 Remake? You know, I was going to mention something like that. I think at this rate, you're most likely going to see me come back with Resident Evil 2 Remake than Dead Aim. Yeah, because I'm still in no condition to get back on the full plays yet. Not really. There's too many things going on right now. So yeah, to answer your question, Marat, you're going to see Resident Evil 2 Remake before Dead Aim. What did I last eat? What will I next eat? White shot trend. The last thing I ate was pizza last night. The next thing I'll eat? I don't know, probably some ramen. Alright. Also, am I mad that your patron pledge payment had to be delayed? No, because you explained to me in advance that it might get delayed, so whatever. Dude, I'll be honest with you, sometimes I forget that you're actually a $100 patron on my Patreon, which is crazy to think about. Like, how can I forget something like that? But yeah. And when I do remember, it's like, God damn, man, this guy is paying a lot of money every month just to support me. So I'm greatly, greatly appreciative that you gave me a heads up that I'll be missing out this month because you're going through card changes or whatnot. Also, best thing that happened to me in November and worst thing that I thought... okay, this is different from your best and worst thing that happened to me since the last Q&A. Okay, I guess so. You're giving me a little more time to think about it. But, okay, so basically, what's the best and worst thing that happened to me in the last month? Well, okay, I got it. The best thing that's happened to me was the fact that my girlfriend is now living with me. The worst thing that happened to me was going through the campfire crisis in November. That's definitely the answer. That was actually very easy, Wyatt. Thank you for making it easy. Manif, take a look at Dolph Lundgren and tell... Yeah, I know who Dolph Lundgren is. He's in the Expendables. So yeah, I agree with you. Marat Balamza, about Resident Evil 5, which mode do I like more? Main story mode or Mercenaries mode? I like Mercenaries a lot more than the campaign. I haven't played the campaign of Resident Evil 5 in years. The next time I will be for my full play of it. What? Negan is from The Walking Dead. Oh, go figure. What? Resident Evil 8 is a smartphone-only game and royally sucks, or The Lion King reboot royally sucks. Wow, dude. Wow. Fuck. I'll sacrifice The Lion King. I don't want a Resident Evil game to be smartphone-only and suck. No. No, I can live with The Lion King royally sucking because it's the reboot that sucks, not the classic. But no, the reboot's not gonna suck, and everyone knows it. Although a lot of people... So there's like two sides to the whole Lion King thing going on. There's the enthusiastic side, which of course I am at, and one of the most talked about things is people are going to start crying when Mufasa dies. And then there's the whole other side, which is people bagging on it because they're worried that it's going to ruin the classic. Juan Espiritu, when am I going to cut my hair? What, is it bothering you? But that's funny you say that, because I was, later in this Q&A, going to mention that this is most likely going to be the last Q&A that I have this length of hair. I plan on cutting my hair this weekend, people. So yeah, you best indulge in the length of my hair here, because it's the last Q&A that you'll see it. Why, PewDiePie shouts me out or Manif shouts me out again? Well, Manif already shouted me out, so I don't know if that would do much. But if PewDiePie shouted me out, of course. That would be weird, though, to get shouted out by PewDiePie. Also, die in service of the BSAA, UBCS, or the DSO. BSAA. A black guy versus a Hispanic guy? What are you, racist, man? I'm not answering that. Juan Espiritu. You're so excited... Juan, just so you know, you're spelling excited wrong. You're missing a C. On the Resident Evil 2 remake. Yep, a lot of people are. Rob Alonzo, can I individually rate Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 Mercenaries modes out of 10? Sure. Resident Evil 4, I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. Resident Evil 5, for me, is a 10 out of 10. Resident Evil 6 is an 8 out of 10. I love the Mercenaries in all the modern games. That's what makes them awesome for me. I mean, Resident Evil 4 is a great game overall, not just Mercenaries. But 5 and 6, I really only like them for Mercenaries at this point. Man of Muff, ARX 160 or AK-47 to survive Majini Apocalypse. Well, I know what the AK-47 is. I don't know what the ARX 160 is, so... Funny, Manif asked the first lookup question of the day. ARX 160. Ah! Okay, it looks like a scar almost, but, so that or the AK? For a Majini Apocalypse? I'm going with the AK-47. Alright. Michael Cho, eat a brick or eat a moldy chocolate bar? Ugh. A moldy chocolate bar, because at least I could still chew it. Juan Espiritu, hardest boss in Outbreak. For me, it's probably it's the last version of the Tyrant, of Mr. X. Yeah, it freaking killed me on my first playthrough of End of the Road and pissed me the hell off. Vito Demadia. Hi. Good video of Resident Evil 2. I know, the reaction. You have a question. As gameplay, what do I prefer of the gameplay of Resident Evil 1 Remake or this in Resident Evil 2? You're talking about shooting and camera. So which do I prefer? You know, to be brutally honest, when it comes to shooting and camera... I'd probably prefer the fixed camera angles and shooting of Resident Evil 1 Remake over Resident Evil 2 Remake. It's because the over-the-shoulder perspective is my least favorite perspective of the Resident Evil franchise. I actually like the first person more than over-the-shoulder. But I'm not saying I dislike it. It's just my least favorite of the the three perspectives. So Resident Evil 1 Remake is my answer to that question. Murat Balamza, is it just you, or is the custom shotgun in Resident Evil 2 Remake sounds weak? The one in OG Resident Evil 2 sounds bad. I know. So if that is the modified shotgun that we saw in like Leon's gameplay video, yeah, it sounds super weak compared to the original boomstick in Resident Evil 2. Original. Cod Kid, you wanted to bring back the tofu. I know. Also, that modified shotgun was so deadly. I know, it split a zombie in half. Juan Espiritu, the worst injury I've ever got was I split my head open at the age of 3 at a movie theater. I was riding one of those motorcycle simulation games, and I was in my dad's lap, and I think he either he twisted his ankle, he slipped on wet floor, something happened to where he leaned too far to the left, I fell out of his lap, and I hit the hard floor on my forehead, and split my head open. My skin split open. And I got 6 stitches at the top of my head. A scar that I'll always have. That I'll have for my entire life. So yeah, that is probably the worst injury I've ever had. Alright, COD kids, see you later if you haven't already gone. Okay, I think I need to slow this down a little bit, because I'm getting way too far behind. I never thought I would have to use slow mode on a weekday. But yep, here it comes. And I really want to catch up, so I'm putting it at 90 seconds. Alrighty then. So let's try that. So now let's try to catch up. Why would I rather the world start running out of food or start running out of water? I'd rather it start running out of food because water is like quintessential. It's essential. Also, would I rather the world start running out of food or start running out of gas? Running out of gas. I don't think we need gas. Man, was that the G monster in the sewers? I don't know, to be completely honest. The way what it was doing at the very end there, it didn't look like what a G larva would do. Michael Cho, if Santa Claus existed, would I rig chocolate chip cookies with laxatives or turn my house into a Saw death house? I'd probably rig the chocolate chip cookies with laxatives. No, even better, I would give them edibles. Wyatt Chatron, apocalypse where the world becomes a desert or apocalypse where the world becomes flooded? I'd rather an apocalypse with a flooded world than a desert. Also, would I ever upload a super compilation of every subscriber notice I've ever done, possibly with reaction to commentary? No. If you do a stream of Resident Evil 4 by yourself, would I do a video of me reacting to the entire thing? No. Murat Balamza, lore question. Wyatt, you're special, but you're not that special. Don't get ahead of yourself. What, Murat Balamza, lore question. What does Joavo mean? I really don't know. Michael Cho, R.I.P. with Shankster's hair. For the beginning year, Michael Cho, you can put August 2017. Yeah, August 2017. That's when I started this growth. So August 2017 to December 2018 is how long I've been growing this hair. So a year and 4 months, basically. A year and 4 months. A retracted message from Juan Espiritu. Wyatt Chatron, choose from the following 2 loadouts. Yep, here come the loadups. Here come the lookups. Alright. Getting me more behind now. Choose from the following 2 loadouts to survive the rotted ooze apocalypse. A Smith & Wesson 916 with reload 2, Chris's Resident Evil 7 knife and 2 Resident Evil 4 incendiary grenades, or a Winchester Super X2 with fire rate 2, Chris's Resident Evil 4 knife, 4 Resident Evil 4 flash grenades. Jesus criminy. This is too much to follow. Almost. Okay. Smith & Wesson 916. Is that a shotgun? Okay. Or Winchester Super X2. It's the first Winchester I'm looking up, I think. Oh, Winchester Super X2. See, let me read the rest of your loadouts now. So with reload 2, Chris's Resident Evil 7 knife, and 2 Resident Evil 4 incendiary grenades. I'm going with loadout B for that one. Alright, and then right after that, another lookup, the Colt 2000 or the SIG P210 to survive the Joule apocalypse. It's the dogs from 5, right? Must look up both guns. See what happens when you ask these questions, Wyatt? I start slowing down and I'm not as talkative. The Colt 2000. Okay, that's an interesting looking pistol. Or the SIG P210. I'm definitely going with the SIG P210. Yeah. And finally, oh, Juan Espiritu. I play Sims. Yes, I do. And finally, Wyatt's last lookup question, which usually involves cars. A Chevrolet SSR for the rest of my life, or the Volkswagen Caddy racing van. The Chevrolet would be covered in rainbows, while the VW would be covered in My Little Ponies. Must look both up. I would not be allowed to repaint them or cover them up in any way. Well, I'm not even gonna look them up with the paint jobs that you just put. I'm going with the rainbow covered one. Thanks, Wyatt. You just gave me a loophole. I don't have to look them up. Because I'm not putting My fucking Little Pony on my car. And I support LBGQT, whatever. So, yeah, I'll go with the rainbows. Marab Alamza, can I individually rate Resident Evil 5, Lost in Nightmares, and Desperate Escape DLCs out of 10? Sure, Lost in Nightmares, I give it a 9 out of 10 because it's the only horror thing about Resident Evil 5, if you ask me. Desperate Escape, 6 out of 10. I don't like that mode very much. Juan Espiritu, fight in World War II or in the Vietnam War? Fuck. Vietnam War. That was just more cultured, in my opinion, in American history. Wyatt Chatrand, always have to stare at hot girls whenever my girlfriend is with me, or be forced to call man if nasty and insulting names on stream and in my other videos. If all I have to do is stare at hot girls but not have to do anything else, I'm pretty sure I'll be good. I'm not going to call man if nasty and insulting names. Michael Cho, most embarrassing moment. Most embarrassing moment of my life? I really don't know. I've had a few happen. I'm also not really keen to share that kind of info with the public. White Chatron, 5 Farfarellos versus 1 Iluzija. The Farfarellos are going to win. 3 Iluzijas versus 10 Glass. The Iluzijas are going to win. 15 Sploders versus 3 Super Salvadors. The 15 Sploders. What? Also, worst sex injury I've ever gotten? That is totally none of your business. I've never gotten a sex injury. Marat Balamza, which monster is more annoying? Leech Zombie in the Hive scenario or the Axeman in the flashback? I think the Leech Man is more annoying than the Axeman. And I'm only just now getting to where I set on slow mode. See how far behind I am right now? Jesus. But I'll catch up. I'm getting close to catching up now that I put that on. Wyatt, 3 Leons with Blacktails versus 1 Chris, 1 Aiden, and 1 Bruce McGivern, all armed with Breda 93Rs. They'd be fighting in icy tundra terrain. I think the Chris, Ada, and Bruce will win. Man, if it looks like a new creature brought to Resident Evil 2 Remake. That's what I'm saying. Oh shit, yeah, Wyatt. I have to do the road Skype. Let me know. And I kind of forgot about it. Also, if the only way for me to see the Lion King reboot was to take a hot 10 out of 10 girl who's not my girlfriend in the theater to see it, would I do it? Otherwise, I could never see the movie at all. But if I take the hot girl who's not my girlfriend, then my girlfriend gets to say the judges, and then there's a lot of hard feelings. No! I'm not seeing the movie if that's the case, Wyatt, you morbid bastard. Thankfully, none of your scenarios will actually happen in real life. Huh. Marabalamza, can I rate Resident Evil Outbreak 1 and 2 scenarios out of 10? By the way, Joavo stands for the devil. Okay. All the scenarios of Outbreak. Okay, yeah, I can. Outbreak scenario, 7 out of 10. Below freezing point scenario, 8 out of 10. The Hive scenario, 6 out of 10. Hellfire scenario, 6 out of 10. Decisions, 9 out of 10. Now, Outbreak File 2. If you count the training scenario, that's a 4 out of 10. Wild Things, 7 out of 10. Underbelly, 8 out of 10. Flashback, 7 out of 10. Desperate Times, 8 out of 10. End of the Road, 9 out of 10. There you go. I like Outbreak. There's not... Damn it. Okay. Oh my god. I never started the timer. Let's see, it's 1:31 right now, my time, so I'm just going to set it for 30 minutes. There we go. Alright, Juan Esper2, you wish Robert Kendo survived? I know. What's up, Robert Nitor? I'm doing good. U.S. Army 916. Who did I prefer, Xenomorph or Liquor? Liquor. Michael Cho, have I heard of the game Storica? Should not. I should try it out. It's kind of addicting, in your opinion. Yeah, the problem is I don't like it when people recommend games, then I'm actually less likely to play them. It's just the way I am. Wyatt Chatrin, my girlfriend breaks up with me today, or my parents turn into Crimson Heads. My parents turn into Crimson Heads. Also, KMF, Adult Sherry, Adult Ronnie, and Present-Day Ashley. Assume Present-Day Ashley is classy, mature, and still hot. Okay. I'm still killing Ashley. I'm marrying Adult Sherry, and I'm screwing Ronnie. Adult Ronnie, yeah. Juan Espiritu. Oh, also, have I heard about Robert Kendo's brother? Joe? Yeah, Joe Kendo. He's in a file in Resident Evil 3. White Chatran. You start only asking immoral KMFs, or Manif and Feargal start asking only immoral would you rather kill. I would rather those two ask immoral would I rather kill. Robert Nitor, because fuck MLP. No offense to the bronies out there. Huh. What? Drive a Chevrolet... Oh, so because I found a loophole, you decided to just ask it again in a different way. Drive a Chevrolet SSR for the rest of my life, or drive the VW Caddy racing van. Now I have to look them up. Chevrolet SSR. You didn't put the year. I feel like I've seen that vehicle before. Or Volkswagen Caddy racing van. Oops. They both be colored black, huh? I think I'll go... You know what? I'd probably go with the racing van. Volkswagen. Alright, Marat Lamza. Do I think the Revelations title should continue the action route of 4, 5, 6, and 7 since 7 abandoned their gameplay style and went back to horror roots for the most part? No, I think it should follow suit to the going back to horror roots. White Shotron, Leon with sore knee and Silver Ghost with flashlight attachment versus Ethan with automatically Leon's gonna win. What trivia question? Why did you miss the first Q&A? Because you didn't look at notifications well enough? I don't know. Or because you were working, or whatnot. Alright, see you later, man. Robert Nitor, best what the fuck moment in gaming. That's almost too vague for me to answer. Because I don't know if you mean on my channel and gaming in general, and almost either way, it's still too vague. So I can't answer that question, Robert. Trivia question. What are Hunnigan's last words to Leon in Resident Evil 4 before his line gets jacked? I need you to. Yep. I have an idea, Leon. I need you to. And then it cuts out. Rob Alonza, can I rate Rev 1 and 2 out of 10? Yeah, Rev 1 is an 8 out of 10. Rev 2 is also an 8 out of 10. Juan Espiritu, who has a better design, the yawn or the snake on Resident Evil 6? So the Iluzija? Yeah. Better design? Probably the Iluzija. White Shotron trivia question. Resident Evil 4, how many parts are there to Ada's report? 5. Or is that a trick question? There are actually 6 because then there's like the very last one. I don't know, 5 or 6. Trivia question in Resident Evil 4, how many memos does Luis has? 5. I'm pretty sure it's 5. Michael Cho, puke out chocolate or far Old Spice? Far Old Spice. Wyatt trivia. In separate ways, what were the Los Illuminados planning to do with the ship that Ada boards? I actually don't know the answer to that question. Also in Separate Ways, what is the name of the first chapter of Separate Ways? They have names beyond just chapter 1 and 2. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know Separate Ways nearly as well as the main campaign, obviously. One Espiritu, have I smoked weed? You know, it's a very strange question. Yeah, I have, actually. And I'll be completely honest with you guys. I actually smoked it last night. Robert Nitor, what is my most hated enemy in the entire Resident Evil series? The Hunter. It is the Hunter. White Shotron, fun fact, Separate Ways is known as Another Order in Japan. Cool. Marat Balamza, do I think Jake should be used again in a future Resident Evil title, particularly in a spinoff that relies a lot on Melee? I feel like he should come back in a future title. It doesn't have to be specifically a spinoff. For me. Seriously, why you're abusing your mod power and you're ditching slow mode because of it. It's like it's all of you, then a couple people, then it's all you again. You really need to slow down, dude. But anyway, all the porn I've ever watched gets sent to my parents or my sister and her significant other. Or it better be my parents than my sister. Why don't I care and memorize who directed 5, 6, and 7? Because I don't have to. Have I watched the deleted scenes for any of the CGI films? No. Have I watched any of the deleted scenes for any live actions? No. Juan Espiritu, you think Joe is alive? Maybe, because it never mentions him after that. Marat Balamza, can I say your right hand comes off, just like Resident Evil 4 Leon? Your right hand comes off? Your right hand comes off? Yeah. Michael Cho, what is the most useless life lesson I've heard in my life? Yours is forget the past, which is hands down the most stupidest life lesson that you've heard. The most useless life lesson, huh? Huh. That's something I never really thought about. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if I've ever considered a life lesson to be useless. Anyway. Why, Chatron, give up all meat or all vegetables? Well, I hardly eat vegetables at all, so that will be easy. Give up all forms of lemonade or give up all forms of pizza. So you're taking my favorite food and drink, literally. I'll give up all forms of lemonade. Have I ever heard of the word wiseacre? No. Juana Spiritu, die in the hands of Mr. X or Nemesis? I feel like Mr. X is more brutal, while Nemesis is more gory. Like, probably Nemesis. It's just a tentacle to the head, so, yeah. Wyatt, Rev 3 is first person, or Rev is mobile only? I'll take Rev 3 in first person. Can I rank all grenades across all Resident Evil games from least to most favorite? No, that's too many. Wyatt, would I rather have a trusty combat knife to survive the standard Resident Evil 1 zombie apocalypse, or 3 trusty hand grenades? I'd rather have 3 trusty hand grenades. Would I rather kill Manif by blowing him up with 2 hand grenades, or by trapping him in the laser room? I would just blow him up with 2 hand grenades. I feel like that's less painful than fucking lasers. Juana Spiritu, what Resident Evil creature am I afraid of? Am I afraid of? Nothing, really, but the one that creeped me out a lot is the Regenerator from Resident Evil 4, or the Iron Maiden. Can I rate Separate Ways out of 10? 7. Michael Cho, play PC games while hanging upside down or on a pogo stick? Hanging upside down. White Chatra and Los Illuminados was planning to use the ship in separate ways as a backup plan to spread the virus after their initial plan to use the president's daughter to infect everyone failed. Gotcha. Separate Ways first chapter is called Ringing the Church Bell. Okay, cool. Best Resident Evil Outbreak gun, Juana Spiritu? For me, the best Outbreak gun is the Magnum Revolver. Yeah. Best U.S. Army. Best boss in Resident Evil Darkside Chronicles. The best boss? Probably Lexia Ashford. White Chatron. Every 10th paycheck I get, only a dime for the rest of my life, or my parents disown and hate me forever with no explanation. I'll take a 1 out of 10 paychecks to be just a dime. I can live with that. Marat Balamza. Can I say Ada wait just like Resident Evil 2, Leon? Ada wait! Ada wait! I'm trying to imitate Paul Haddad instead of Paul Mercier. Man, Paul Mercier is a lot easier to imitate. Because I feel like I almost have a voice like him. Kind of. 1998. Alright. Resident Evil 4 trivia question, White Chatron. Think back to those individual signs in the castle Leon sees right before the room with the cage trap and El Garador in it. What do they all say? Hint, they basically all say things about the Circle of Life. I really don't know. Man, I'm sucking at trivia right now. You're asking very hard questions. Best and worst things that ever happened to me regarding my main channel. The best thing that ever happened to me is the circle audience that I have now, probably. The worst things that ever happened regarding my channel is the adpocalypse and my monetization basically being stripped. Wyatt, change my name to Captain Poopy Pants or to Resident Evil Sucks Balls. Captain Poopy Pants. Fuck. Yeah, this is horrible. What? Shinji Mikami guest stars in Q&A or the current president of Capcom? Shinji Mikami. Juana Spiritu. What's my religion? Agnosticism. Murat Balamza. Save room musics in Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica Remake with 0, Dead Aim 4, 5, 7. Most to least favorite. Shit. Alright. Okay. Most to least. Okay, that's easy. Code Veronica. 7, 2, 3, 0, 1, remake. Okay, shit, I forgot about 4. Okay, let's put 4 as number 3, and most to least. And then Dead Aim is my least favorite. Wyatt Chatrin, Resident Evil 6 Sherry versus Vendetta Rebecca in terms of who has better shotgun skills. Probably Resident Evil 6 Sherry. 3% chance Leon kicks me in the stomach every month, or 5% chance I spend a month in DSL lockup. 3 and 5% chances for those things happen every month, kind of like a 1-month lottery thing that would happen once that month. I'll just take a 3% chance of Leon kicking me in the stomach. You didn't say how long I'd be. Oh, I spend that month in DSL lockup. No, I'll just take a kick. Best Resident Evil 5 special weapon. The bow gun. The bow and arrow. Best Resident Evil 6 special weapon. Is there actually a special weapon in Resident Evil 6? I don't know what it is, but probably when you're flying the helicopter and with Ada. And I was just about to read a message from Juan Espiritu, but Wyatt deleted it too. But it doesn't matter because I'm gonna read it out loud anyway. Damn, Wyatt is spamming. When you know what? That is just the undisputed truth. No wonder he removed it because he knows he's right. Murat Balamza, which character duo should be used in the next CGI film? Which character duo in the next CGI film? Well, every single one has had Leon in it, so he has to be in it. I think it should be... It should be Leon and Ada, just hands down. No one else. I don't know. Wyatt Chatrin, Resident Evil 6 Chris with Bear Commander versus... Rev 2 Barry with Knights Armament Company SR-47. Honestly, I think Barry's gonna win. By the way, you spelled Barry wrong. Because Barry taught Chris everything he knows. Juan Espiritu, best Resident Evil impersonation I can do. The best one I can do? I don't know the answer to that. I just know I'm good at impersonating them. My favorite thing to impersonate probably is what I did earlier with Leon saying your right hand comes off. I can imitate that whole scene, both characters. So maybe you have 9 lives, but it doesn't matter now, Mr. Kennedy. I've sent my right hand to dispose of you. Your right hand comes off? Huh! Say whatever you please. Die, you worm! Alright, I'm done with that. Michael Cho, the last question for you. Watch Filthy Frank's Vomit Hair Cake or 2 Girls, 1 Cup for the rest of my life. You know, I've never seen the Filthy Frank thing, but I have seen 2 Girls, 1 Cup, so I'm kind of biased on that. I'll just go through the 2 Girls, 1 Cup thing again since I've already seen it once. Murat Balamza, do I think Jill should be used in the next Resident Evil game or CGI film? Yes, because she's been absent for quite some time now. I mean, her latest game was Revelations 1, I believe, but... or technically Operation Raccoon City, which is horrible to think about, but... Anyway. Wyatt, buy a brand new car, but it gets stolen and my insurance refuses to cover it, or my girlfriend dumps me for a ripped 6'3" guy. The latter. Wyatt Chatron, most to least favorite boss. Salazar, Sadler, U3, and Endisu. Most to least favorite bosses. Okay. Most favorite out of those 4? It's probably Sadler. Then U3. Then Endisu, and then finally Salazar. I don't like the Salazar boss fight. Also, give up mustard or give up ketchup for the rest of my life. I would give up mustard. I don't use mustard on anyway. Give up all desserts or all drinks except water for the rest of my life. All desserts. Juan Espiritu, Brad Chicken Vickers, I know. You're not spamming anything, you're just dedicated. Whatever, man. Manif on steroids or Bruce McGarrett? In terms to what? Do I know what a kukri blade is? Yeah, it's what Chris has, I believe. Or it's what what's his name? Quint. Who's Quint's opposite in Revelations 1? Keith. It's what Keith uses, I believe. Kukri. Kukri. I don't know how to say that. Marapalamsa. Do I think Leon and Jill should be teamed up in the next Resident Evil game? Leon and Jill? I feel like that would be a weird team. That would be a weird team. Why Chachin? Did I know that there's a subgenre of metal known as kawaii metal? Yeah, I do. I do. Would I prefer to see PewDiePie or T-Series to win the YouTube war? PewDiePie, I guess. It seems that you prefer cheesy, corny things more than you. I guess so. Can I say Man If Smells Like a Goat? There, I said it. We could do your road Skype this Sunday. I don't know if it's going to happen. Because I got plans this Sunday, dude. Juan Espiritu. Favorite Bravo team member or yours is Forrest? My favorite Bravo team member is probably Rebecca. Worst aspect of Google search. I don't have a bad aspect of Google search. It gives you results. The worst aspect of the riot gun? Dude, what's with these questions? You literally are spamming, dude. You're asking 4 of the same question. And because I'm catching up, now you're doing it more. I can't answer that. Worst aspect of the riot gun. I don't have a bad aspect. Worst aspect of the boomstick? Okay, I can do that. The firing speed is horrible. Worst character across both Outbreak 1 and 2? Jim Chapman. Marapalamsa. Resident Evil 1 Wesker, Resident Evil 2 Irons, Resident Evil 3 Nikolai's. Villain-wise, most least favorite. Okay. Wesker is number 1. Nikolai is number 2, and then Irons is number 3. Wyatt. Okay, Wyatt. You need to stop. I'm literally... Now you're doing it just to irk me. I am really tempted to put you in timeout right now. You better knock it off. That's not dedication. That's just being annoying on purpose. Be forced... Okay. What? Be forced to slap you and risk losing your support, or kick Manif in the balls and risk losing his support. Well... I'm not a faggot and slap men, so I'm not gonna do that. So, Manif, I'm sorry, it looks like you're getting kicked in the balls. Thoughts if Leon and Jill team up in Resident Evil 8 and have Stimulus X? That would just be the weirdest thing ever. Juan Espiritu. Bang Lisa Trevor or She Wesker? Like Alex Wesker? Lisa Trevor. I'll go with... I wish I knew what Lisa Trevor looked like before she, like, mutated, but... Well, she was a kid, so... No, I'm not going there. So, She Wesker, I guess. Am I sub to PewDiePie, what? No, I'm not. The last person I sub to and person I'll likely sub to next. The last person I sub to was 8-Bit Universe. The next person I'll likely sub to... Probably Watch Mojo. Marab Alonso, can I rate Outbreak characters out of 10? Sure. Kevin is a 10 out of 10. He's my favorite. Mark is a 7 out of 10. Jim is a 3 out of 10. George is a 5 out of 10. David's a 7 out of 10. Alyssa is a 6 out of 10. Yoko is a 9 out of 10. And Cindy is a 7 out of 10. Worst aspect of YouTube, the adpocalypse and their regulations getting out of control. Worst aspect of Manif, I'm not answering that. Worst aspect of you, spamming questions. Worst aspect of Murat, him nitpicking my playthroughs. Worst aspect of Feargale, I don't have a bad aspect of him. TJ Goshenauer. Goshenauer. You're sure someone probably asked this already. That's fine. I don't mind repeated questions if you didn't know if it was asked already. Thoughts on all the new Resident Evil 2 gameplay that was released yesterday? Well, I did a reaction, and I'm super stoked. It looked awesome. Fine, Wyatt. Just sub to PewDiePie. That's fine. I'm not watching any of his shit, though. Alright. So, just like that, change recommendation. Well, to be honest, that was a lot easier than the whole Skype thing. I can never unsub. That's not a problem. I just contributed to the whole war that's going on. I followed Markiplier's advice. You must sub to PewDiePie. I actually like that video. Yeah, I like Markiplier a lot more than PewDiePie. Alright, Marabalamza. The characters that first appeared in Rev, most to least favorite. Excluding Lansdale and Norman since they are villains. The characters that first appeared in Rev, most to least favorite. Okay, so Revelations 1 exclusive characters, most to least favorite. Okay, Jill Valentine's my most, then it's Parker. Then it's definitely Quint, then Keith. Then Clive R. O'Brien. Then Chris, then I forgot about Chris. So Jill, then Chris, then the order I've been doing. Then Raymond, and then finally Jessica. Did I miss anybody? White Shotgun Hunter. Oh, well, there's Rachel, but yeah, she like ended up in a bad situation. Hunter Elite versus Manif with Key Knife. Well, I guess obviously Manif is gonna die. Juan Espiritu, M16 or AK-47? AK-47. Did I watch any of your other recommendations, which is Residence of Evil Podcast? I have not watched that yet. I have to do that at some point. Marab Alamza, can I rate Anderson's Resident Evil movies out of 10? Yeah. The original Resident Evil movie was, for me, a 7 out of 10. Apocalypse is a 10 out of 10. Extinction, 8 out of 10. Afterlife, 5 out of 10. Retribution, 8 out of 10. And the final chapter, also 8 out of 10. What? Have a super popular LinkedIn profile or super popular Facebook profile. Wouldn't affect my YouTube channels in any way. I'd rather be popular on Facebook then. Clive R. O'Brien versus Jessica. Probably Jessica. Clive versus the Merchant. The Merchant. He's supernatural. Clive versus you. Clive's probably gonna win. He has more battle experience. Marat Balamza, do I think Rachel's mutated form is annoying, especially after you encounter her after the first time? Yeah, kind of. She's like a miniature nemesis in a way. You see her throughout the game. White Chatra and Hunter R versus Hunter Gamma. Hunter Gamma's gonna win. Juan Espiritu, Spaz 12 or Ithaca Model 37? Spaz 12. White Chatra and Hunter Delta versus Hunter Mu. Probably the Mu. Alright, I'm finally caught up, so I'll take slow mode off for you guys. It's actually gonna... Q&A is actually about to end, so there's almost not a point at this point. Anyway, slow mode's off now, so there you go. Farfarello versus you. Farfarello's gonna win, Wyatt. Farfarello versus Juan Espiritu. Yeah, Farfarello's probably still gonna win. Farfarello's gonna win against any of us if we don't have a weapon. And that's the timer going off. So let's end the Q&A with why it's me versus Juan. I don't know Juan personally, so it's hard to answer that. Alright, so that's going to be it. Sorry, Juan, you missed out. I already answered the last question. Same goes to you, Marat. Sorry about that. So that's going to end it. This is Shankster94, aka The Gamer Shankster. Rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on these links here. Facebook, Twitter, Patreon. Shout out to White Chatron for being my one and only patron, although he's missing this month, apparently. So, no shout outs! I already did, though, so never mind. Alright. So, I will see you guys in the next Q&A, and more reactions if any come out. That's all I'm going to be doing for a while, because I'm still on hiatus. And then once Resident Evil 2 Remake comes out, of course, I will do a blind playthrough live. I don't know if it will be on the day of that it comes out, because if the 25th of January is a Friday, so I am working, I will be working. Luckily, I can do it the day right after, so it'll be very soon after it comes out. And then shortly afterward, I'll probably do a weapon review and melee move review. So yeah, look forward to all that. Alright guys, peace out. See you guys in the next Q&A. This one was alright, I'll admit.